Welcome back to The Lost Digit. Today we're going to be looking at my 2015 Mazda 3 and kind of what it's been like to own it for the last 3.5 years. So in the beginning, if we look at the exterior of the car, it's in pretty good condition, and the only thing really is the front headlights are starting to age, and that's because in a very sunny state like where I live, the car is outside most of the time while I'm at work, so the lights plastic starts to age. So I tried doing a headlight restore kit, but even with sealing afterwards and doing all the recommended steps, it's still starting to age only in the headlights. The rest of the car looks pretty good. I have some dings, scratches, but overall the paint's held up pretty well for 3.5 years. So if we get started, the car was purchased in August of 2015, and then I just drove it until the 6-month mark. Now they recommend every 5,000 miles, but I don't drive 5,000 miles in 6 months, so I was typically taking it in before I hit that 5,000 mile mark. So the first maintenance I did was after 6 months, and they did a cold weather recall fix. They fixed the windshield foam from riding up. They also did a software update as well as the full synthetic oil change and inspection, which they call their maintenance. So that cost me, because I had a free maintenance when I purchased the car, that cost me $9.55. Then another 6 months passed. I came to do maintenance, didn't cost me anything, was inspected just fine. Another 6 months, so now we're in February 2017. They asked to do a cabin filter replacement, and the dealership was actually bought out by a different owner. So then I didn't have my free maintenance anymore. They refused to honor it, so I had to pay. So the cabin filter plus the maintenance cost me $93.09. Then in May of 2017, what happened was in February they told me that the engine air intake filter would probably need changing soon. So in May, I ordered one on Amazon, and that cost me $16.77, and I installed it myself. That was fairly easy. Then the rear view mirror was starting to get loose, probably due to the subwoofer I added. I put a 12-inch subwoofer in the trunk, so it's been shaking the car a lot, and the rear view mirror started to get loose, so they tightened that for me at no cost. The next thing in the same month, actually, the steering wheel started peeling, and once it started peeling, it just kind of continued, and that was the 2015 model steering wheel. So what they did was they put a 2016 model steering wheel under warranty for me as a gesture of goodwill. And as you can see here, almost 2 years after, it's also starting to peel. But I'm happy they did that because the 2016 steering wheel was much nicer than the 2015. In August 2017, I realized the screen started glitching, the infotainment touchscreen. And so I started getting ghost touches, and it would kind of just press whatever it wanted all the time. So I took it to them, and they updated the infotainment and said it fixed it at no charge, but it didn't. So I went back for maintenance, 6-month maintenance around October. That cost me $76.84. And then I also asked if they could fix the screen. So after investigating, they realized that, okay, it actually wasn't fixed. So they changed the whole infotainment screen unit, the one that sits on top of the dashboard. So that probably would have cost a good amount, around $1,000 if I had to guess from online prices. So they did that under warranty, which was nice. Then I did another maintenance. During this one, they asked me to do a brake fluid flush. So after checking the manual, it seems like that was around the right time to do it. So I told them yes. I also had an interior detailing done. So that was total with the maintenance $359.02 in February of 2018. Then they had asked me to change the air filter, but I saw that it was much cheaper on Amazon, really easy to do, so I just did it myself for $18.40. Fast forward to August of 2018, my tires were getting a little low, and they were being rotated every time I went for maintenance, so they were all wearing fairly equally. So I had them done at Discount Tire, and I got basically the same tire that the car ships with, and that including all of the fees and I think calibration, all that stuff was $499.35 with labor. So what I did there was they actually matched the Costco price for me. So that's how it was a little cheaper than it should have been. I also went a few weeks later and did the maintenance. During that one, they told me the battery needed changing, and I also agreed because every time I was starting it, it was taking a little longer to start. And it turns out that's due to the battery, and it's been fine since. So the battery plus labor and maintenance all cost $232.74. So now we get to December 2018. I received a dealer coupon to have CarPlay fully installed with labor, hardware, and software for $250 plus tax. So I made an appointment. I took my car, and I have a video about that. It's actually really nice, and it cost me $272.42. So the car basically felt like a new car with CarPlay. It was really nice, and I recommend it. A few weeks ago, I did another 6-month maintenance, and while I was doing that, engine timing cover was leaking. So they scheduled another appointment for me to take care of that under the warranty. So we'll talk about that in a minute, but the 6-month maintenance now was $76.84. It's always around there. And then I changed the cabin air filter myself for $18.90. So when I brought it back for this warranty fix, timing cover was leaking is what they had told me. And that is what they went to fix. Now, the 3-year bumper-to-bumper warranty was over, but I'm still under the powertrain warranty. So they fixed this fully under warranty. I didn't pay anything. They took me to and from work, which was very nice. And what they did is they replaced many gaskets and they called it like a new Mazda sealant. Since then, it's been 2 weeks now. It's been really smooth and feels great. So thankfully, there is a warranty on this car, and that was just all the standard warranty. The car cost me, if you add it all up, $1,673.92 just in, you could say, tires and dealer fees, maintenance fees, these sorts of things. So I'm not counting insurance or any other costs or gas. This is purely just kind of what you would have paid to the dealership if you had this car for 3.5 years. So if it wasn't for the warranty, it probably would have been at least $3,000 higher. But thanks to the warranty, all of the maintenance and changes I did cost me only $1,673.92 over a 3.5 year period. So I hope that helps you out if you're curious how the costs are for a Mazda 3, especially that with a Skyactiv engine. So I have the 2.0. And if you have any questions, please comment in the comments below. And be sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.